Delights channel. I'm Yolise, and today I felt like celebrating because we surpassed 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And to celebrate, we're gonna be making this really cool cake that just like screams celebration to me. What's up, baby? She wants to join in. So we're gonna be making a cake that screams celebration. It has cute little like sprinkles on the outside and it has an awesome little rainbow and candy surprise on the inside. So let's go ahead and get started. To make this cake, you will need some white cake batter, as in like the white cake mix that you buy, so have that prepared. You will also need some buttercream frosting, and I actually have a recipe for that, and I'll leave a little card up there so you can check that out. You'll need some food coloring, so whatever color that you want your cake to be on the inside. I use teal, pink, blue, yellow, and red so that I can mix some colors and get the colors that I wanted. You'll need some assorted sprinkles, and you'll also need some candy to fill up your cake, and I try to stick with the same like color scheme as the inside of the cake with my candy and my sprinkles. Start by dividing your cake into 5 equal parts, and then you can individually color each of the sections for your cake. Once it's colored, you can put it into your cake pan, and I'm using the 5-layer cake pan by Wilton. And I actually recommend spraying your cake pan with a little bit of cooking spray first, just to be safe and that it doesn't stick whenever we're all done with it. So once you have all the colors that you want, you can go ahead and bake these. And I went ahead and mixed the red and the blue to create the purple, and my blue and teal look very similar on camera. I don't know why, but they actually looked completely different in person. But anyway, you're gonna bake your cakes, and once they're out, you're gonna let them sit and cool until they're no longer hot to the touch. Once your cakes are cooled, you can level them out, and you could use a knife for this just to make sure it has a little bit more of a flat surface, so when we layer them up, they're not too uneven. Then place some frosting down on the surface and place your first layer of cake and add a layer of frosting on top of that. Then take your next layer of cake and cut a hole in the center of it using a round cookie cutter. Then very carefully remove the center and stack this cake on top of your first layer. Then you're gonna add a layer of frosting on top and on the inside of the circle of your cake. And you're gonna repeat the process with the next 2 layers. Now fill your cake with your candy, and you're gonna place the top layer without cutting anything out of it. And now you can color your frosting whatever color you'd want the outside of your cake to be. I am using teal. And now we're just gonna frost our entire cake with a very thin layer of our colored frosting. Once we have a thin layer on there, we're going to refrigerate it for about 20 minutes to crumb coat it. And once the 20 minutes are up, you can frost your cake all the way. You don't have to worry about any of the crumbs being there. And honestly, this does not have to be perfect because we're gonna be adding some sprinkles. So don't worry if the outside of your cake doesn't look completely perfect. Now we're gonna place our cake onto a cookie sheet, and we're just going to kind of throw on the sprinkles. And the cookie sheet should catch all the extra sprinkles, so you don't have to worry about them getting everywhere. And you can even pat on the sprinkles with your hand if you like, however makes it easier, until your cake is completely covered in sprinkles. The top of the cake, I put a little less sprinkles in the center just to give it a nice little effect. And I added a little decoration to the border of the cake using a Wilton tip number 2D, and of course this is completely optional. And you're done. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. You guys have no idea how much this means to me. I really can't thank you enough. And here comes the super cool part about this cake. When you cut it open, you get your rainbow and your candy surprise on the inside. So there you have it. This cake really isn't that difficult to make, and it turns out really cool. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know by pressing the like button. If you're not already subscribed, it'd also be awesome if you did to help grow this channel. And to those who are already subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I post videos every Thursday, so I hope to see you next week. Goodbye.